Hi everyone, Nancy Wethington here with my next button form project. This one is done with Prima's Christmas in the Country and another album from Button Form Club. And let me go through this with you. The kit is up on the site right now, so whenever you want to get it, fine. That would be great. Here's what I used on the cover. This paper, background paper, is Christmas in the Country from Prima, like I said. And I did raise it up. You'll see that there's a little bit of space here. This frame is from Gypsy Soul Laser Cuts. And it's a double frame. In other words, it's 2 layers. The first layer, the background layer, I painted in gold with just gold acrylic paint. You can use a gold pen if you want, whatever works for you, whatever you have at home. And then this second top layer, I painted with black. And again, you can use black acrylic paint, you can use a black marker, whatever. So the wreath is just obviously a Christmas wreath. When you get it, it'll be pretty flat, so you just have to kind of play around with all these little layers and just kind of twist them and do whatever you need to fluff it up. You also have in your kit a star, and I put some snow on the star, and then you have some odd sized, not all of them are alike, little pearls to use as ornaments. Also on the front cover, on the window, I hope you can see this, I used snow on the window, and further in the video I'll show you how to do that and what I used. This is a cutout stocking. This whole thing is Santa looking into your house from the outside. So he's got his little reindeer. That's why the stocking is hung. And then Prima flowers are in your kit with a little bit extra roses in there. On the binding, I used things, I used things from the ephemera kit. This is the ephemera from a cardstock ephemera that's in your kit. And I just cut that out. And then the gold stars are in your kit, and the 25 in gold is in your kit. Okay, so let's take a look at the inside. The first page is very simple. It's a pocket with gorgeous Prima paper. Not pretty. Love those designs. And then also in your kit are journaling cards or photo mat cards. And I just set 3 of those inside the pocket. So you can add your photos to those. Then the first page, and I'm going to take these out of here because I think they're easier to see. Like this. The first page I used the map paper with the North Pole. And I took the North Pole and just cut a slit with a craft knife so that I could then insert journal cards and ephemera cards. And then I cut this out. No, I can't remember now. I'm sorry. I don't remember if I cut that out or if that's in your ephemera kit. I think this is the one in your ephemera kit. But if not, find the large Santa and fussy cut around it. This little tiny cute postcard is in your ephemera kit. And then if you want to, you can just add a few stickles here and there. I added some stickles to her bow. I mean, it's Christmas, so we have to have bling, right? Then the back of page 1 is a side pocket, again with Santa and his reindeer, and journaling or photo mats slipped in. Next one, I wanted this to look like a wrapped present. So in your kit you have ribbon, the red ribbon. This is from the journaling pack, and I just used that as a tuck behind. And then you'll create this fold out for more photos and a pocket with another photo mat inside. And then that'll get tied up. And the back of that is a side pocket again. This time what I did was make 2 side pockets for 2 tags that you can make in your kit. And I added some vintage lace from my stash. So when you get to this page, you're going to see instructions. You glue on the top, down the side, across the bottom, and then a little tiny bit of glue in the middle, and so that will create 2 pockets for you. I did include eyelets so that your tags are very sturdy. And then we move on to the next page. This next page is a flip of sorts. So I first used this ephemera card, and I fussy cut a tree. I don't know if I can, yeah, there we go. Fussy cut a tree and fussy cut a deer and pop those up on the ephemera card, like creating a little scene by the barn. I love that barn. And then this has a magnet in it. It's just a little card, and the magnet is up here under Santa's beard. If you take that out, then you'll have a flip, a top flip, and a bottom flip. And you have directions on this because there's so many room for photos. You can put a photo up here, you can put a photo or 2 here, a photo or 2 here, depending on the size of your photos. But I wanted to use 3 magnets, not 3 pairs, 3 separate magnets. So the first magnet, like I said, is under Santa's beard here. The second magnet is right here on the bottom flip. It's between the 2 papers of the bottom flip. And the third magnet is right here on the main page. So that when I close this, did you hear that click? Okay, so the bottom will stick to the back side of the page. And then you're going to put the tag in, and that will also stick to those magnets. So you don't have to worry about that flip flying open. On the back side, this is from Gypsy Soul Laser Cuts. It's a buckle that was made for this kit. And it reminded me of Santa's buckle, so you know I had to have it. Now, this is so rinky-dink on mine. I'm so mad at myself for doing this. When I work a kit, I have the same amount of supplies that you have. Well, I cut my paper wrong. So this is a case of do as I say, not as I do. You're going to get instructions to cut this the right way, the right way, and yours won't be pieced like this. Mine is kind of funky looking. All right, so this is a top flip, and then we have a pocket. And I've got 2 ephemera cards in the pocket for photos. Those will slip in. The inside top, close it up, and then you're going to thread the bottom piece through the Santa buckle. And that is painted with gold acrylic paint, but again, you can use a gold marker or whatever you have handy. This next page is a tied page, so we're going to unwrap this. And on this one, I just cut or punched out 2 circles, one in green, one in a piece of red that was left over from a previous cut. This is a top flip, and on this top flip I use this ephemera deer in gold. I love that, with a couple of ephemera cards tucked in, so this is just a little side tuck. And then the bottom opens up and you have room for 2 photos here and another photo here. Love that paper. So pretty and Christmassy and country. And okay, the back. This one has a closure that requires ephemera cards. Now for mine, I ended up putting 3 of them in here. Oh no, I did. 3 plus 2 smaller ones. 3 large ones, these are in your kit, and then 2 smaller cuts that I had left over, because I love her putting her little ornament on the tree. And then once you take those out of these side pockets, you can then open these flaps up, and you can create, with the cutoffs from these, you can create photo corners, and you have 2 little snowflakes to add to these. So that will fit a photo, like so. And then we're going to close it up, and then all this good stuff will tuck inside, and that will keep those flips closed. Next one is, for lack of a better word, a trifold flip. So you have a small flip, a medium flip, and a tall flip, kind of like the 3 bears. Then on the back, it's a very simple belly band with more journaling cards or photo mats to tuck inside. Let me get all this out of the way. And then the inside back cover is a side pocket again with more journaling or photo mats. And the back is covered in the wood grain paper. This is all in your kit. What I wanted to show you and demo is a couple of things. First of all, let me demo how to use this snow marker. If you haven't seen these before, these are pretty awesome. This is made by Marvy, Uchida. I think that's how you say it. And they, oh my gosh, I love these. Let me show you how it works. Now, where I used it on my wooden star, which is included in your kit, and then I put some in the window frames. I didn't do all the window frames because I wanted to show you this. So, this marker, you have to shake it up. And you need to test it. And when you start it, if you have a brand new marker, please, when you open it up, do not pounce, 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 okay? Because you'll ruin the tip of that if you do. To start it, you just want to let it rest, pick it up. And then when you get a little spot, you'll see it, it's ready to go. So in this corner, sounds like a match, a boxing match, I'm going to pounce my Marvy marker, and it'll have bubbles and things. I don't worry about that. You'll see in a minute. Okay, so let me make sure you can see this. Okay, so there's my Marvy marker. It's nice and wet. And then I take my heat gun, and I'm going to heat it up. And as I'm heating it, it's going to dry and bubble, just like snow. Can you see that working? Now, once it looks kind of dry and bubbled, leave it alone. Because you can really, if you put this on, if you put your heat gun on too long, it will burn the snow. And nobody likes yellow snow, just saying. All right, so I want to put a little more here. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to pounce. This is the easiest way to add snow that I've ever found. I've been using these snow pens for years. Heat gun. Heat it up. And I've got snow again. Where are we in the camera? There we are. Okay? Now, another, do as I say, not as I do, because I did something really stupid, and I don't want you to make the same mistake. If you're going to put snow on your star, put it on the star, the wood star, before you attach the star to your wreath. The reason I'm saying that, I forgot to put my snow on my star. So the wreath was already going. I put the snow on the star that was already attached to the wreath, forgetting that this was plastic. This wreath is plastic. And so it melted some of my wreath. So please remember to do your star before your wreath. Fair warning. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you. I love using this stuff, especially at Christmas. I love it all year, but I especially love it at Christmas. I am addicted to these Prima rub-on foils. They come in a tube. If you haven't seen these before, they come in a tube like this. There's 5 sheets to a tube. No, I'm sorry, I lied. 6 sheets to a tube, and they're 6 inches by 12 inches. My favorite, they come in different colors, but my absolute favorites are the gold. They're just gorgeous. And at Christmas time, they are so pretty. These you can use on fabric, on chipboard, on anything you want to use it on, paper it goes on. I will tell you, I have a Yoo-hoo stick that I'm using for this, but the cheaper the stick, the better, the easier it is to do. So if you just want to get a stick from the dollar store, a glue stick, that works perfectly fine. A Yoo-hoo stick is really good glue, and so sometimes I have to wait for the glue to dry a little bit, but just add the glue where you want it, the glue stick where you want it. And then, this is a U sheet, but you can use these sheets until there's no more gold left. What you do is put the gold side up, lay it on top of where you put the glue stick, and you're going to rub with your finger. Not fingernail, because your nail will go through this. Not anything that could possibly have a sharp edge. Just your finger. And be nice and patient with it. And I move mine around because this is a used sheet. And like I said, I don't give up these sheets unless all that gold is gone. But I wanted to show you how pretty, I hope this shows up in the camera, how pretty that can look. Can you see that? Now, it won't be perfect, so if you like perfectly placed gold, maybe this isn't for you. But if you like a vintage look, this is so awesome on anything Christmassy, anything 50th wedding anniversaries, graduations, proms. This is so pretty to add these to your projects. I also want to show you how this works on fabric, because this is a fabric binding on this book. So I'm just going to put some glue along the fabric. Again with a glue stick. Find a place that still has some gold to it. Get you in camera. Rub this on. I'm going to move this. Do it again. And look at this on the book binding. Isn't that pretty? I love, love, love this look. It just really adds something to all the projects, especially at this time of year. So, guess what? Button Farm Club has these in stock. The gold, the 6-pack gold is very hard to find right now. In fact, I couldn't even get it from Prima. They are out of it. So if you want to try this, order it from Button Farm Club. Sorry, they can add it to your kit. It's an add-on to your kit if you want to use it. And that will really make your book look beautiful. So hope you enjoyed this. The book kit is up on the Button Farm site, so you can order it today. Thank you so much. See you in another month. Bye.